Yedase. Now what George Free and Kaunipa George Free and Kadia? Uncle George Free. Nestor ha.
Fantastic.
Incoming CEO the Asante Kotoko.
Wow.
George Akwesi Free.
Uncle George.
Former Vice President of the Ghana Football Association. Or a former Black Stars Management Committee Chairman.
Yeah.
Or a former Under 20 Management Committee Black Sunlight Under 20 Management Committee Chairman.
Yeah.
He is linked to the top job of Asante Kotoko as the CEO.
Ooh.
For the incoming board. George Akwesi Free. Meba ababe no hojuma ede ama. I'm surprised am jambo.
Richard Opepe shall raise the fella man.
Asante Kotoko show here, mema players are womo out of gamer. Basu nyame doma. Ochana some players are out. Inti yababe ye hojuma. Na yede eno so ede ama yen ahwefo nti players are omo out of weekend games here basu no. Mede ehun ensem na ede ebrew.
Nice one.
I'm the penny had to focus here. Phobia. Last meeting between head coach and the manager. Coach na catch manager so mo ba bibiani ebe fa results bia. Edi zuzu aso we ba edi amatim no. Me ba be yi ho nsem.
Fantastic.
Edi amonti yatrasi a comprehensive show and yede ebre yen ahwe for live. Ewo Akoma 87.9 FM live on Akoma 87.9 FM on Facebook and a live ewo Omamba TV no so abusha penny sabe jump.
Richard Opepe shall raise the fella man.
The Continental Club Masters Glorious Accra Hatfolk weekendi 1 PM ewo Bibiani Dance Park and a Hatfolk eba ababeshia cider eno Bibiani Gold Stars. Abusapanye Hatfolk say in terms of away performance in the Ghana Premier League, no team comes close to Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yes.
Away performance. Obiantomo. Coach and the thing ate Didi Dramani. On him ran to the last training every year. As usual, Dabia Omushiasa. Omuya meeting a dinkomo. Coach na culture the Mranchene say. So mo ba bedin kunim over Asante bedin kunim over Gold Stars. They will win the Ghana Premier League.
Wow.
Tiasem ni Japan. Yakasa has about 12 games away. Or Kobani 13th game away.
Okay.
Hatfolk 22 points from the 12 games in our bono. Team Dinachi in terms of our performance. I am Mediema or 17. So between Hatfolk and Mediema, I have 5 points and a demo. Between Hatfolk and Asante Kotoko, I have 6 points and a demo. Points from away. Coach Didi Dramani Akacha Manager say, Omo Bomodin Omo win. And it's a Bibiani Gold Stars. Obetima catch Omo say enkudim die Ghana Premier League no mabeje. Team Ranger nkofa win. Eti Gold Stars for emi ti omo ye ka so omo so eso hasa. And you back to back no betima bamu no. Hasa for counter sa meeting no betima. Hasa counter sa meeting no.
Wow.
Na don't you love it this way say Ghana Premier League no.
Fantastic.
Ebe exciting. Na ehiti. Na afi ebe boama competition yina ebusapɛ de bia ya ne ye pedo ebetumi aba.
Nice one.
Etumi no kasa yi Hatfolk ebusapɛ wonum eba bedru bibia ni nyame adoma echina.
Okay.
Phobia aye a lot of arrangements. Now me catch us this season out the northern sector no has performance really super.
Yeah.
Nkrofo drama so eno mo de be share Kotoko no.
Nice one.
Eti Phobia this season obodro obechem.
Okay.
Okose Brekum Chelsea. Wabesha Asante Kotoko. Eba Asante Mantem eba ahafu. Eba bro.
Yes.
Omo performance ebsepenyi e wosoro.
Wow.
House Modimono e wosoro e this sector. And was a baby owrum e bibiani.
Yes.
phobia say
Masters.
yes omo kwa ko say ko say na tie go bi gari mu omo ankasa the sugar egu omo gari mu de milk aka ho because according to coach Didi Dramani a win for them
Omo je league no.
O say omo say we need game we are omo ankasa de mrantiri nyina assure supporters and say they will not drop any further points at home.
Wow.
Omo be improve omo performance na e o fear no na be the bane of Heartfolk no that they have more points away than omonya e o fie.
Okay.
Eti coach ne say a win e o bibiani dance park nyame ya do akwasiada ono ne mranje e be make sure say e fie points no omo drop beam we are exclusive from Heartfolk camp and abusapanyi mati won komo e de ama no nyame ya do akwasiada so who's a coach a ball a system where or the attackers me and somebody must start a game now. Don't be surprised.
Hey.
Coach and then the man tell Jatum say come here and say mono. Yes, from their midfield to defense is super. And then muno must 16 goals in 23 games, you know. Coach is your pair. Man tell Jatum so pair. Man tell Chama Jaja coach say sometimes you say the player no anymore, you know isolated. Let's go for a system where we are not going to compromise on our defense and our defensive shape and solidity, but here we will look dangerous. And so Uza has deployed 3 attackers and some offensive midfielders na Babu. Don't be surprised. Otesi Akanha at the actually we a Juma Bakwa coach the episode ball at the Emma Heartfolk 118. I'm just playing some example.
Richard do Pepe surprise the fella man.
Young na mini we so enfama. Me boss Asante kwa share. Me say or a former vice president of the Ghana Football Association. Opani a back club footballer. Ene wa bi pa maybe okofa Gamba Osaka for every Japan at the buyer omone Swedro All Blacks ekokoye agreement.
Yeah.
Why Accra Great Olympics adwuma epɛn Accra Great Olympics why adwuma ade ama Liberty Professionals epɛn Liberty Professionals na ɔno ankasa ne team asese wateɛ no ɛyɛ Planners Athletic Club a ɔmo bɔ Division 1 Zone 3 of the Ghana Premier League. Ɔpanya mekana sɛmi ɛyɛ George Akwasi Afriye abusua antia ya tiene say George Afriye getting closer to becoming Asante Kotoko's next chief executive officer.
Whoa.
George Afriye aben so baba the next chief executive officer adiama kumasi Asante Kotoko. George Afriye on hiding the admiration for Asante Kotoko. Any Asante Kotoko adwuma da he's never hidden his admiration for Asante Kotoko. Any so be Asante Kotoko adwuma.
Yeah.
He has always said, sir, Kotoko adwuma no either say una GFA president or say Asante Kotoko adwuma no any the 2 big portfolios are and we football ecosystem so we GFA president and now say we Asante Kotoko panyini CEO.
Yeah.
I'm just paying my back cho say Kotoko e changes kakra. Makacho say Kotoko changes omoye no. Enye changes am Japan sabio womo ebe e destabilize team no because unim say abusia Kotoko need aso to tell say omo ebe to major league dey. They've not given up.
Said that no. So something to cook out has it.
Kotoko give up. Nti omo ni baako etete ho.
Okay.
Ya omo de said that bia ye busa abere obi nkase pudu onhye. Na ehye de Japan omo bedi ne jo. Eti Kotoko de ni baako etete ho a or they should possibly the bit free league remember so they've not given up and so Kotoko enya dia makacho say yakoyai yesi na na pick money to call obi take over at this point in time there be okay. About 12 games and 11 games here about Ghana Premier League na we yeah come match we say 24 okay to 11 games to the end of the season but makacho say nkobodie be koso akire yabaya transition wa kire nkakra na new board of directors na bɛpanyi wɔn ni brɛ saa ntɔmɔ yɛ mɔgye sɛ George Efiriye ɛna ɔmo yi no amana bɛdi kuro bia Asante Kotoko bɔbɔ kɔnim as the chief executive officer of Asante Kotoko.
Wow.
There are two things here bɛpanyi. George Efiriye ɛwɔ all the experience a yɛde di Ghana football team bien, especially team kɛseɛ te sɛ Kotoko. Hwɛ bɔɔl no yɛyɛ no bɛpanyi mafia asɛm wɔ mu kɔsi Efiriye oni mu paa.
Papa.
Open the business side of football a kwasi asua ahunu paa.
Fantastic.
Nti adwuma no deɛ the competence to lead it me purpose or exam tie I have no doubt that George Kwasi Efiriye betumi ayɛ adwuma no no ayɛ nie. I have no doubt about that.
Okay.
There is a school of thought. I would say George Efiriye ɔne Kurt Edwin Simeon Okraku and a contest a bracket eba bɛyɛ GFA president first time.
Yeah.
And George Eddie second.
Yes.
In that race, the reason George lost was the fact that now or you swollen headed or you complacent.
Yeah.
Complacency actually George Efiriye.
Okay.
2 days to have a trouble. Oh, as a perfect studio. Or see a wolf a pie election full penny election to penny ketrobianim, including class prefect election ketrobianim. Nankofo adwe o mo se sɛdeɛ o se election no na amposa ka ho na Mr. Fred Papu eka ho
Yeah.
na Amanda Clinton eka ho
Yes.
sɛdeɛ na amposa bɛyɛ Asante Kotoko adwuma a asana friction bi wɔ between Yamponsa and the GFA led by Kotoko no ebi mo se ebia na George Efiriye nso eba na sa friction aba. I can tell you say mpanyimfo a wo me George Efiriye edi nkɔmɔ no saa deɛ no ɛmo mu hu enyo mu hu. Their feeling is that George Emma Yedi Enya Envantre Evino. Same way they feel that the GFA and to Enya Kaka Bensam Enventia Club and did it Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And Jabusha no question George Efiriye and Nam Kwaswa. So by Asante Kotoko next Siwa. Don't be surprised. And will be fair with some yes, a Frankachi and so race him. In fact, all the contacts I've made, all the checks I've made, and for me brapeni minia Fredachi di Emma racing. It be a Miami Kwakobia, Nipabia no Madin Kobobia, baby, I'm a Busamu Bianua, Mr. Frederick Champo, Eddie him, Ewo Asante Kotoko, see you a Jumano.
Okay.
So, Mom Musas a question. Mayima no fela chidi enia him ewo musa.
Okay.
Abusha panyi sabe champo
Richard do people should arrest the fella man.
Nyame adoma kwasiada. Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. Kotoko bo team and the vision.
Yes.
Yeni anum sentrofo no bebrebe. Afi the lovers of the Ghana Premier League. And you're happy with arrangement of APL for this particular weekend. I'm happy. The first and the second on the table, will be BNE.
Yes.
That game will not be live on TV.
How?
And some of the people, in fact, most of the lovers of the league, and inside Joe baby, I'm happy. There be APL, at least weekend we. Your matches be Eseka one and this how matches in it me MIA.
Sure.
And has a game in my TV show. The Kotoko game will be on TV. In fact, choosing between one, if the option is to show only one, I would have still preferred that for the spirit of competitiveness and the fact that two teams within the top four, a second and third place teams and airborne. And come and choose the year. And me jiri say bibiani game no ese ke kosoro.
Sure.
But the belief of omo mu kotwa no so adwe omo say uyi Kotoko match bia da bia no omo nya more viewers, omo catch more eyeballs when there is Kotoko on the screen. I think that minimum contract GFA and Ghana ban any APL assign na no na me say mechirim akyerɛ nkɔfoɔ sɛ nkɔfoɔ say TV3 na production house for the Ghana Premier League enye TV3 enye Unia TV enye Max TV production the APL for Adesa Productions Limited and no more TV stations are game ne fa ho me hwebie but nkɔfoɔ enye happy abjapa game a boss over Royal Sports Stadium no Lord Amoah out tinie Lord Amoah out of the game Kotoko any team and the team at the vision airball Royal Sports Stadium no hard dream who's a Lord Amoah move Kotoko team from the right side Nepal. He represents a certain channel of attack even though he's a defender. But on the initiative attacks, from the right side. Fantastic.
Yes.
You guys have ball recent right backs now. Aziz Ansah, who was a midfielder and made it up a converting a coco ball right back. Samelinkum.
Yeah.
Ubenya ya Frempong. Uba babenya danse Olomo it was from Pong ebe bo captain sifa unia sifa so gina wa apra ho pa o getting sifa from as good so abo e dey free open.
Wow.
Lord is out of this particular game of Japan.
Oh.
Na a injury Lord e pick e bra Kotoko last weekend amko pm e wenchi. It is confirmed that he's out of the game. If the player number 2 or out of the game, no, I Prince Badu.
Hey.
Kotoko ebe me say the services of Prince Badu Isco. Now right back on Enra. Our training still man one branch din ade Kotezo. Kotezo. Enra man who training ho. Kina mi bisa mo say na Kote betima ball because if Lord anywhere Kote and yes sir the coach would have to go back to improvise and the options is or the Joseph Amoah left back and go right back and that's what the Musa Hamzata center back right back those are the options coach in between enya as far as right back no air concern for the holding midfield role Lord Hilary Adabo air back Adabo air training almost 2 weeks ni kotkone has no unzo training as a week no
Yeah.
Saturday you got go chance job for Adabo buy.
Yeah.
Then why training last weekend so last week and this week the emphasis when about 2 weeks of active training now opra he no obetumi aba abegirem ewo adiama Kumasi Asante Kotoko so Hilary Adabo out of the game of Japan. Of course there are some positives.
Okay.
Deputy captain Henry Kwame Ansu back to full training.
Okay.
Ansu pra nanu Kotoko has a serious na deep cut plan ni agino.
Yeah.
Said the doctor SK Drew Park so signal so munyi mfiri muntem no and man muze teams bibi ho and sa week na after Kotoko has no uze wa anye training na entimi ankopiem e wo wenchi but from Tuesday Kotoko resume training Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday Ansu are participating in all the training sessions.
Fantastic.
Another good news let's Japan. Samba ne mame afrim.
Yes.
Now Wednesday Samba annual training. Thursday Samba present.
Wow.
And net training Samba present.
Hey.
Now the one say when you do adakojachi on Thursday. Now you monitor Hamza dey pese hu ni dimina. So obi an kan kyerɛ say Samba no ye kase pa sam kase pa to na because he was training normal.
Wow.
Getting the boys on, encouraging everybody, and I was quite surprised.
Fantastic capito.
Somebody there, yami yaso ko. Hey, yami yawo observe. Some heko, oko. Ya na me yabat. The tieno no. It is Samba Ndongani Unel Gopani. a full training with Asante Kotoko, and that also represented some good news at the Asante Kotoko. Inus Adams I don't know so pra, and so I have full training with the team of Japan.
Okay.
So Inusa has also been training with Asante Kotoko Pobokuno this week, and so in terms of the absentees, any Amoah Badu equation a balance only the right side one, and the main man and the deputy in Nano. Yeah, who am training and NT. I know I said this here, but make my confirm it. Say Lord there or completely out of the game or ruled out due to sa knock na or pick here. Oh, when she Yampire no Yamieti and a long term of the pay on Tranche and chair. But weekend with there, Lord Amano, and to me in them and more game be and for my Asante Kotoko Bola one of Airbono unto be in them and movie. I was a penny of example.
Richard do Pepe shall raise the fellow.
My coach was a 3 players do Asante Kotoko. Omo kontra domon to aso Samba number 1.
Okay.
Samba bia senka krobia na ebetumi enye sika akra e de free no. No kwasam ne Samba ye kasa sisi my coach is a Kotoko $4,000 $5,000 enka Samba beta ebe sign. Ya tra fidie so ama me kirem chose be panyi. If Samba Ndongani Onel obetumi abomode na busia se Kotoko betmenya a investment a risk if you decide to pay Samba $5,000 a month now extending the contract no about 6 months now turn one now turn 3 4 500,000 when you sika ubetumi so extend no aba na di bia mai na ve unya sika ntua and na Samba no so betuma akọ free Peter mi do akọ maka cho Peter ebe ko free abusia nyame ya doma next month Kotoko goalkeeper Muhammad Kamara obe sign the pre-contract with Kaizer Chiefs of South Africa obe sign pre-contract and komodina si omo bibia wie abranche no esi kasam everything omo negotiate. Both Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs were after him, but deal na akwakudi Kaizer for the ensem. May try confirmation be. Another deal from Saudi Pro League club Abba Adiama Hubejeu. Sikano enam $500,000.
Wow.
Al Qadsiya, it was Saudi Pro League. We already so much spending $200,000 on Hubert Joe. 500,000. Hey, Mateso, 500,000. Kaizer Chiefs fund the number call up to 400. 200 Kaizer got to be bogu. I'm the trend of about to negotiate 400. It be between $300,000 and $350,000. And no bit me about, but Al Qadsiya, episode of $500,000 beto Joe. Normally Joe a call. Belgium, a man ko loan Belgium.
Okay.
Or may you be with Jerry Free, last dance striker. I could see a player, but Obolon Belgium Pro League. Eti, I know I idea, yeah, chain. A Busia Cobra. The fellas no, I had dewa, but a brainy idea, Juma, to Cobra and Fadiaka and Fantoaso.